So those of you that don't know, I know she's got a lot of supporters here, but this is Heather Russell, and she has been in our recovery court program for a minute or two. We usually do this just together, and we've done some things with her already, but we wanted to do something to recognize her and her accomplishments and everything that she's done. Anybody that thinks that they're in a position where they can't recover or they can't get better, you can. She did. She's come so far, and we're so proud of her. And she's just one of those examples that make it easier for me to sit up here and deal with other people. At one point in time, she was one of these that were sitting here trying to convince me that she was okay and wasn't doing anything wrong, and wasn't using, or just did one time, right?
Yeah.
So that she has come so far, and we are so proud of her, and she's helping other people now and doing things that just above and beyond our expectations. So, Amy and I wanted to present you with your diploma for recovery court. And Amy, did you want to say a few words?
I did. Heather actually came to my office a year before we took her into recovery court, and I said, no way we're not taking her into recovery court, because she came in blue hair and she had this attitude, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's driving me crazy. No, we're not taking her into recovery court. And then she came back a year later, and she was desperate, and she said, I have to do something. And to get into recovery court, it's hard, and it's kind of hard to get in, and we have to do assessments, and there's qualifications based on national standards, and Heather qualified. And actually, to get into recovery court, I tell people it's like a club. You have to be a drug addict or an alcoholic, and you have to be a criminal. So we're like the only club that those, it's kind of good to be bad to get into our club. So Heather qualified. And Heather and I have been through a lot in the years she's been in recovery court. But the thing about Heather that I've admired the most is she is always honest with me and with us. Sometimes it's like a little bit after the fact, but she'll tell you the truth. And that's like the biggest thing in recovery, and that's the hardest thing for any addict or any alcoholic to do, is to be honest. Because of shame, of guilt, you don't want to let your family down, you don't want to let your kids down. And a lot of people don't want to be in recovery court because we make people do so much, and it's kind of like inpatient, when most people go to like 30-day inpatient, but it's inpatient at home just with us. And we become like a close family, and we do stuff together, and so Heather, it has been awesome. And I made a post on Facebook last night, and there's been lots of ups and downs, but she just kept trying and kept trying and kept trying. She had stuff in criminal court, and if I had to pick somebody that I had to measure as one of our biggest successes, I would say Heather. And because, and she can tell whatever she's gonna wanna tell, but she sent me a newspaper article to read through, and you know, lately we've had a lot of people in court with some bizarre behavior, and I've been trying to figure out which drugs is causing that behavior. But Heather had some bizarre behavior before, and she'd been using for a long time, so I'm just really, really proud of you.
Do you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to say, you know, if there is any addicts here, you know, there's always hope, you know, as long as you have a breath in your body, you can get help. Yeah. These doors, they are like revolving doors, you know, just like they say, but they can also be the door to you, like, getting help and just changing your life forever, because that's what it's done for me, and I hope I, you know, continue, and I pray, and I think I will. I think I'm gonna do really well. But, you know, recovery court has been great for me. I've gotten to get my relationship relationship back with my daughter. You know, my family love me. They've always loved me, but they can actually trust me now. I have friends in recovery that I never would have ever, that drugs would have never allowed me to have. It's just gave me a lot, you know. I've got a job, I've got a car, you know, just a lot of different good things going for me, and I'm just thankful that I've gotten the chance to do recovery court. So thank you all.
One more for safety. Thank you. Congratulations.